slapped my pregnant sister-in-law at her own baby shower, and I don't regret it one bit. My name is Mackenzie. I'm 29, a software developer making $200,000 a year. On top of that, I inherited millions after my parents passed away, but I never touched that money. It just felt wrong. Every dollar in there is soaked in grief, and I promised myself I'd only use it for something meaningful. Then I met Jaquan. We clicked instantly. He was also a senior developer, charming, ambitious, and funny. Within a year, we moved in together. We shared everything: passwords, bank accounts, secrets, or so I thought. One night, I got an email notification, my monthly interest payout, $25,000. Jaquan saw it pop up on my screen and asked me, confused, how I was earning that much in interest. I broke down and finally told him the truth about my inheritance, how I've never touched it, because it came from losing my parents. He hugged me, comforted me, told me he understood. I believed him. But 3 months later, little things started changing. Jaquan began talking about how much he hated his boss. Said the man was controlling, treating him like a child. But all his boss really asked was that Jaquan submit weekly reports and attend project meetings on time. Simple stuff. Still, he'd come home fuming, saying, "I'm too smart to be bossed around. I need to start my own company." He had this software idea he swore would change the world. I believed in him. I helped him apply for loans, sat with him to pitch to investors, even brainstormed names for his future company. But here's the crazy part. Every time I brought it up, he seemed uninterested, cold, detached, as if he didn't care anymore. It didn't make sense. Then came the baby shower. His sister Onisha was pregnant with twins by a man currently in jail. But I stayed polite. We played the games, laughed, smiled. But afterward, when everyone was mingling, Onisha walked straight up to me, her voice dripping with venom. "I can't believe how selfish you are," she said. "You sit on millions while my brother is struggling to start his business. All your people do is take and never give." I froze. That's when it hit me. Jaquan had told her about my inheritance. I tried to smile it off, but she wasn't done. She leaned closer and whispered, "Your parents are dead and gone, turning to mush as we speak. Why not spend the money already?" I saw red. My hand moved before my brain caught up. I slapped her, hard, right there at her baby shower. Chaos exploded. Jaquan dragged me outside, yelling, furious. But instead of standing by me, he threw me into an Uber and left me on the roadside, alone. A week later, he finally called. I thought maybe it would be an apology. But instead, he said, "You know, Onisha wasn't wrong. You're selfish, sitting on all that money while I'm killing myself at work. Do you even love me? Or do you just love hoarding? That money could change lives, but instead it's just rotting with you. You disgust me." That's when it all clicked. He didn't love me. He loved what I had. I ended things right there, deleted him from my life. Then I took my parents' money, the money I swore I'd only use for something meaningful, and built a nonprofit for elderly people who have no family. I gave them homes, care, dignity. That's how I honored my parents' legacy. As for Jaquan, I told his boss everything he'd been saying, how he resented him, how he claimed the job was beneath him. Within weeks, he was fired. No investors, no company, no future. Now he lives with his sister, crammed into a one-bedroom apartment, helping raise twins that aren't even his. And me? I'm thriving, because karma never misses. So tell me, was I wrong to slap her? Or was that just karma starting early?